Hi guys, so today is the 16th of July and it's a Sunday, so I've just been doing my freelance work and chilling out. Had a little walk up to the shop earlier. I'm trying to do like a daily thing where, especially the summer holidays coming up, that I try and just go for a little walk each day, like in the morning, or even later in the evening. So just to like get some exercise and get my brain going as well, because it does help. But I thought I'd do like a little chatty video about what I've been doing because it's just been crazy lately, and honestly, I've been very, very, very stressed. But I've also been really, really excited about my second book. So my second book is now live for pre-order. It's called The Girl Behind the Glass. I have a TikTok that a book talk, author talk. April Grace Author is the name. If you want to have a look, and I've got lots and lots of snapshot videos, like little teaser videos about the story, using images from like Pinterest and places like that. Um, so I really should like invest in a selfie stick because I can't seem to find anywhere to actually hold my phone. Um, but yeah, so I'm really enjoying everything. But time is just going so fast this year. It's been crazy. Um, I was loving the proofreading. I finally got that finished. I don't think I updated a little video even when I finished the end of the book. So this is my first little video in a while. Um, but I thought I'd just kind of talk through everything because the book, it's a Dark Snow White retelling, is now live for pre-order. I'm currently waiting on two pieces of character art. I was waiting on my map art, which I've now got and sent to my formatter. So the book is now currently with my formatter. Um, it was about 868 pages when it was in the normal 8x5 page size. In the 6x9 page size, which I'm now apparently going for this book because it's a very chunky one, it comes to about 500 pages. So it's going to be a big book, but there's not really much I could do, to be honest. When I was proofreading and editing and rewriting constantly, like countless times, I think I had about 5 big rewrites or something like that. I just couldn't get the word count down. I was just, I found, yeah, I found it really, really hard. But I'm happy with the story, so we'll see how it goes. Um, and yeah, I'll just accept that I just have a much bigger book this time. So my first book, Steel Princess, is currently on my shelf behind me. If you look at the top there, you can see the two covers. One is hiding behind the door. Um, so yeah, so The Girl Behind the Glass is my next book. Um, and it is a Snow White retelling set in like a winter kingdom, but there's also going to be a summer, spring, and autumn kingdom as well. So it's a world where all of the different kingdoms are, related to those seasonal sort of settings. So there'll be lots of other fairy tale retellings coming in that same world as well eventually. I've already drafted like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, but I'm going to be going back to that later on to rewrite it. So yeah, all the characters will kind of come in from different parts of the world. So I've got a couple of characters in this Snow White one that will come in to Sleeping Beauty and so on. And it'll work that way. But yeah, so the first book is, this is the first book in my world for my fairy tale retellings. And I'm really excited about it because I love the characters. Snow White has a stepsister and a coven of witches behind her to help her defeat the queen. At the beginning of the story, both Snow White character and her stepsister watch the mother, who becomes evil queen, as she's sort of like sneaking around the palace in Snow White's case and in her home in the daughter's case. And then they eventually kind of have to come together because the mother goes through a mirror portal and Winnie, who's the daughter, follows her and ends up kind of stuck in, because the idea is that Winnie and the mother are from this little tiny place called Cranwick, which is like the mirror city or the mirror village. So it's surrounded by mirrors. The only way they can leave is through mirrors. But if they do try to leave, they'll end up in the witches' homes because the world is run by witches, or controlled by witches. And there's even a massive protest against the witches at the start of the story. after a Pride festival and things like that. So Winnie has like been best friends with her cousin Barchester, who lives next door, like her whole life, and everything is just kind of like thrown up as she follows her mother, ends up in the Winter Kingdom, and has to kind of befriend the Snow White character, Princess Frost, and they kind of like Winnie is stuck, so she kind of has to depend on her, but Princess Frost basically tells her to go away. She doesn't want her to be there, because obviously her whole world has just been thrown up into. There's been a murder attempt on her father as well, and she's kind of had to flee into the forest. Her best friend, one of her friends, one of the soldiers in the palace has been killed as well. So everything's gone wrong for her, and she's obviously now having to deal with this evil stepmother on her throne. So when Winnie turns up, she's not happy. And that's basically how it starts, and then obviously there's a lot more comes into it when they meet the witches and things like that. But yeah, so that is the girl behind the glass. There are ghostly encounters later on as well. There's like a little bit of enemies to lovers, only it's not heavy on the romance. There's lots and lots of secrets that come out, lots of magic, witches and mages, who are like enemies to each other. Lots of like ghostly encounters in the forest and the palace. Yeah, just basically lots going on, and it's a big book and a chunky book, but I'm really, really, really proud of it, and I can't wait for everyone to to see all the things people will be saying about it once they start reading it. That's another thing as well. It will be going to ARC readers as soon as I get my formatting back, which means I'm getting my character art back hopefully first. I think she said today, so hopefully today or tomorrow or the next few days I'll get that back and I send that to my formatter. But yeah, I absolutely can't wait for my character art. I can't wait for my formatting to come back, and I can't wait to put it on Amazon so that I can obviously get it ready for when it actually comes out, send it to ARC readers and start seeing all of the feedback and the reviews coming in will be really, really nice. And also it's an exciting time. But yeah, so I've been really, really stressed about other things that have been going on recently, so I've got this book to look forward to as my positives, if you know what I mean. So I'm just excited about that, and I can't wait. And it's also going to be the summer break at work soon, so 6 weeks off after next week. Can't wait. And I can write all the time, so I will be writing Songbird Air, which is Steel Princess's sequel. I've already written about half of it, I think, from earlier. Like before I was doing the proofread, I was writing it like non-stop, and I took a break from it because I wanted to obviously get the proofread ready to send it to the formatter. So I did that, and that's all sorted now. So I'm gonna have that as my summer project. I might also try and get some arts and crafts. I also have to retake my maths GCSE. So I'll probably be doing stuff like that over the summer. And just, yeah, I'll try and do some little vloggy things and little chatty videos and updates every now and again. And obviously, of course, when the book is ready, I will talk more about it on here. But yeah, so if you want to check out my pre-order, please go ahead. It's The Girl Behind the Glass by April Grace. It is on Amazon at the moment. Like I said, I've also got my TikToks if you want to check TikTok out if you like it, if you like book talk. Also on Twitter, April Grace Reads. I've been on there for a long time now. And April Grace 1 for Instagram if you were interested. But yeah, thank you guys as always for watching me rant about my stuff. And I will talk to you guys very soon in a new video. Bye.